Can you hear? All right. Well, I hadn't turned your mic on yet. I was just confirming we had audio.
Oh man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday, Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's time for Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Cellar and Six Pack Store. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
Mm-mm-mm.
Poppin' tops.
It's Tuesday, baby.
It is Tuesday.
Well,
Brewsday, Tuesday.
I feel like the day can really start now.
Yeah, some of us start earlier, but hey,
I
that's
say,
okay. I'm not.
never mind all that work I did earlier.
What works
This
for
is where
me
it's really at.
may not work for you.
Your mileage may vary.
Absolutely.
So you brought in some beers,
Yeah,
as you
so,
do.
I go and buy beers occasionally, once a week, once every 2 weeks, and somehow I got into this Lawson's beer company, Finest Liquids. I know zero about them, but I ended up with four of their beers. So I said, "Hey, what should we do a show about?" I'm like, "Well, I have four of their beers. Why don't we do a show about Lawson's?" So here we are. Now you have to research it and tell me what the heck's going on.
So Lawson's Finest Liquids
Mm-hmm. Of
is, I think, one of the best names I've ever heard for a brewery. They're from Vermont.
course they are.
We won't hold
Oh,
that against
I
them.
may have been there to
So
look my itinerary.
I've got the Scrag Mountain Pills.
Scrag
It's
Mountain.
their
I
Pilsner,
did not go to Scrag Mountain. I'm sure that I would remember.
4.8% ABV, inspired by the traditional Czech Pilsner style. Our house lager is a tribute to the source of Waitsfield's town water and the aquifer deep beneath Scrag Mountain, Waitsfield, Vermont, of course, where they're located. Lawson's finest liquids. Our name is our promise. We protect freshness with a singular commitment to cold stored, cold shipped, cold shelves. And they even trademarked that. All to keep every beer the freshest from our breweries to your first sip. Visit us in Waitsfield, Vermont, or at lawsonsfinest.com. It's a 1 pint lager. What
So
do you
that
got over there?
I've got Lawson's Hazy Rays IPA. Comes in at a rip roaring 5.5, I think. My eyes, I can't read all these little letters. One day I'll get new reading glasses and we'll have more information. Sometimes I bring them. I did not bring them today.
So we were talking about this off air when we've had a Lawson's Finest Liquids. That was actually last week's show.
Was it?
We had the Nitro Stout.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. So I guess I got on a whole nitro, a whole Lawson's kick because of that. So yeah, and then you went to the beach some, didn't
I
you?
I did. Um,
Speaking of nitro stout and salt water in your nose,
I drink a lot of Modelo.
Modelo.
I
Mm-hmm.
think I've discovered that Modelo is my favorite beach beer. Um, well, you buy a bag of key limes and squirt a little lime in there. I mean, there's a reason that's number one in the States right now.
Yeah, it's because of the whole Bud Light debacle.
Bud Light was never a good beer.
But it was
I didn't
number one
I didn't need to
leading up to that.
boycott Bud Light because I was frustrated with their branding.
I
I just didn't drink Bud Light.
I didn't either, but I'm saying that's why that it's so famous. It's ahead is because they lost all these sales. Sorry.
No one should ever drink light beer, is my opinion.
Oh, I drink Ultra, but it's more like water.
That Michelob Ultra is not a light beer, it's an ultra beer.
It,
Whatever the hell that means.
it's a Ultra beer. I don't know what that means. I like them because it's low in carbs, and I'm always on a diet. And what else? It's not inexpensive, but you can find it on sale.
It's a fine Anheuser-Busch product.
Well,
Do
InBev, which is
yeah.
gosh,
Do they have other beers or just Mick Ultra?
who InBev?
No, I know InBev has plenty of beers. Michelob.
Oh, I
Like,
think
is there
they.
like a Michelob regular?
Yeah, there is. I don't know if they still make it. And there was a Michelob Dark, and my brother drank that. I'm looking up Lawson's here on the map,
I'm in a
and
dark part of the internet looking up Michelob.
well, that's fine. And I'm trying to figure out if I went there. Let's see, Sugar Bush. That's a good name for a resort.
So they've
Um,
got a lager, Michelob Light. They've got the Amberbach and whatever the hell Michelob Ultra Infuse. Oh, we've had those, the Ultra Infusions.
oh yeah,
They got
yeah,
like
yeah.
the lime peels and the prickly pear cactus. Those aren't bad. Not my
So,
favorite beer in the world.
so I'm gonna say I didn't go to Lawson's. Looking at this map of New Hampshire and Vermont. Yeah, I was near it. We camped in
You were
Burlington.
adjacent.
We were Burlington's. So I was near it. I don't know if I went. Yeah, I was in Stowe. I was very near it. I know I had some of their beer up there because we went to package stores too.
Interestingly enough, they're only distributed to 11 states:
Yeah.
Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine,
That's our main state, by the way.
New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, of course,
And Virginia.
and then Virginia and North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They've almost hit the original 13 colonies. Are you
Well,
missing Delaware and Maryland?
South Carolina. Did you say South Carolina?
I did not say South Carolina.
It's one of the originals.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Pretty sure it is.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm guessing.
I don't think. Well, no, because that wouldn't make sense to have North Carolina and
Not have South Carolina.
Okay,
It
so
might even be Georgia too.
oh, Maine's not an original colony. It was Massachusetts, New Hampshire,
That explains a lot about Maine and their political stuff.
New York.
Anyway, I'll leave that alone.
Well, Maine was like a part of Massachusetts for some reason. Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware,
What
Virginia,
about
North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia.
what about so Vermont, New Hampshire? Yes, no? Or are they part of Massachusetts?
Vermont? It looks like they were part of New Hampshire.
Okay.
Yeah, Vermont was part of New Hampshire.
And Maine was part of Massachusetts.
We're learning history on the fly, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I got some on my fly.
You can't get that anywhere else other than Brewsday
I
Tuesday.
get stuff on my fly everywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. It's really easy to do. We digress. We went a little low on that one. Oh, I'm so funny. You know, I crack myself up sometimes.
Well, someone's got to crack you up.
There you go. So, yeah, Lawson's. So and you know, there's really a lot of good beer in Vermont, New Hampshire. Even Maine has some good beer. Allagash, a few others.
Maine Beer Company.
Yeah, Allagash got a little weird in their latest expansion. I noticed they've been trying to get everybody back. They've been doing a lot of advertising. I didn't have, but there's three other breweries like on the same road, and all of them are good. So go up there and check it out. But you know, they don't get the love they deserve because you know California, New York, and Pennsylvania, big states have a lot more breweries. You know what I mean?
You find the same thing with wine.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what your familiarity with Virginia wine is, but it's so much better than California wine.
Well, you know, we did the whole wine road thing like 20 years ago. Then we found out about beer, so we got away from the wine. I still will occasionally drink wine. I know, you know, I was in the restaurant business, high-end restaurants for a long time, so
I've never heard that before.
I understand. I understand wine.
I love wine.
So, I mean, I know all about it.
It's fruit juice. It's good for you.
Yeah, it's grapes. Grapes are good for you, maybe.
I actually so that's a weird thing about me. I don't like grapes unless they are fermented. Like I love vinegar,
Nothing wrong with that.
like balsamic vinegar, red
Mhm.
wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, and wine. But like if you have a fruit tray out, I'm gonna eat like the cantaloupe, I'm gonna eat the watermelon, the grapes will remain untouched.
I'd say it's probably the only time I would eat a grape if there was like a fruit tray.
It had to be. I'm certainly not going out of my way to buy grapes.
No.
The wife buys grapes all the time. Like we have grapes in the house. The
Well,
kids love
children
them.
like grape.
No,
You know, that's the thing. You go to a store, right, and you're walking around, you get a bunch of grapes, put them in your cart, and you start eating them. Nobody says a word. You pop that first Michelob Ultra, whoa, they're all over you. I'm like, come on, dude. It's just like I'm going to pay for it.
That's why I shop at Food City.
Oh, I know. Food
They
City.
let you drink right in the
They have
store.
pint holders on the cart.
They know their audience.
They do. I might have to go by there on my way home.
That should be. I remember the first time I had a beer in store was a brew through.
Oh, yeah.
Like they've got that cooler that you go to and you just grab a beer while you're shopping. Because I'm not there. I'm not buying t-shirts. I'm not one of those people. My in-laws buy me a brew through t-shirt
I've
every
never
year.
gotten out of.
Actually, I didn't get my one from this beach vacation. Where the hell's my t-shirt, Greg, Christy?
Well, I never.
I spent it all on the kids. That's
I
fine.
never get out of the car. I'm like, give me this, give me that, give me the
Oh
other.
no, they have to go get a t-shirt every year. They have to get this year's
You don't have
t-shirt.
to get out of the car.
I have to stand there drinking a
Oh,
beer.
I want number
Yeah.
3. You know.
Well, they go to the one that's like got the full-on store,
Oh, okay. Now I just go to the actual.
which is a cool store, but I don't need a t-shirt. I bought koozies there.
My thing is not that. My thing is like if I go buy a Ron John, even though I'm not a surfer, I have to go in and buy Ron John gear.
Where's the nearest Ron John?
Like he's Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Myrtle Beach. Might be one in Myrtle Beach.
Probably one in Myrtle Beach.
I'm trying to remember because I was at Myrtle Beach. I've been the last 2 years. I'll probably get in this year. Myrtle Beach is like the beach you don't go to for the beach.
The Redneck Riviera.
It is. I mean, it's like such a weird place. You get down there to ride around in golf carts.
One
What
of
it's all about.
Do you remember Chelsea?
Yeah.
She lives in Myrtle Beach. She's working at a radio station down there now these days, and
I should do a
She
guest
said-
spot.
she said it's every bit as classy as you would expect it to be.
Well, that's
And
fair
I was
enough.
like, that's a ringing endorsement for
That's-
Myrtle Beach.
Fair enough.
She likes living there though, and knowing her, that's about par for the course.
Well, some of the places there are so.
She was the only female employee here to ever go to Southern Exposure with me.
Yeah,
That's what you need to know about Chelsea.
there you go. Well, when I was working for Marriott years ago, we used to have was actually they bought Hojo's I worked for. We would go to area meetings and we would always go to strip bars, and we had 3 or 4 female managers that always went with us. We had a good time.
Yeah, I mean it really is a spot for everybody.
It is. I mean, you know,
Who doesn't like breasts?
I'm telling you that we all grew up with them.
Like it's just everyone can appreciate a pair of breasts.
I'm telling you, it's all good. I like going back in the day. I don't think I ever went to you, but I used to go with Drez occasionally.
Yeah, I did my time. It's Kyle's turn now, and I'm sure he'll be passing the torch to someone soon. But
Good on him. You go,
I mean, it's a
Kyle.
rite of passage.
It
I-
is.
I think the first time I went was with Drez, and I believe I compared him to Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
It was like a chocolate factory, but not.
I just thought
They had a buffet at the time too.
it was interesting because when you go there and you're working, you know, if you can call it that,
Totally different dynamic.
right? It's different. They don't come up, you know, they're not coming up looking for a lap dance. They want to tell you their life story, which is interesting. I mean, I thought, you know, from a human perspective, I like everybody. I like to hear everybody's story. You know, that's why I think people sometimes seem to like me is because I listen to their story.
Yep.
And so it was interesting, I have to say. I mean, I'm not going to go into any details, but it was quite interesting. I mean, I would go again.
There are several dancers who no longer work there, but when they did, like I vividly remember like just the most in-depth, like really good conversations with them. There was one, her name was Avidity, and like her
Of
whole
course
thing
it
was like we would sit
like
there,
my name is Huck.
yeah, exactly. We would sit there and just like play this game where we would just try and stump each other on music, and like she was damn good at it.
Yeah.
I was also damn good at it,
Damn, I bet.
but I should be because that's my
That's
profession.
your job.
And then there was another one named Lyric. She was an older gal, but she had the funniest joke I've ever encountered in my life, one that I cannot tell
Well,
on air. I'll tell you off
Tell
air.
me later, yeah. So yeah, well, the jokes are my thing. I was a bartender for years. I went to the comedy club in Richmond. I was actually working for the bank at the time. And I stayed across the street. So I went to the comedy club and I went in and to hear this comedian. I sat down at the bar and the guy says, "Are you here to hear the comedian?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, unfortunately, his plane got delayed. He's not going to be here. So we don't have any comedian tonight." And I laughingly said, "Well, we'll just tell jokes." He goes, "Yeah, we can do that." So he told a joke, right? When he got to the punchline, I said the punchline. And he looked at me. So I told a joke. When I got to the punchline, he said the punchline. And so we did that for about an hour and a half. We had about
I like it.
15 or 20 people watching us. And we each stumped each other one time the whole evening. And I wish I could remember because one of the jokes was one of the best jokes I've ever heard. I think it's the one that stumped me.
I'm a big fan of the anti-joke. Like, you know, like no soap radio.
Like
Where like
Steven.
no soap radio is the punchline of the joke and it doesn't make any sense and it doesn't make you laugh, but there's so much like of a build up to it. Like, I mean, you can make them go for like 10 minutes and then there's no punchline. So really you've just like
That's annoying.
wasted someone's time.
Well,
Oh, I love them. They're
who's the
beautiful.
guy, Steven, whatever.
Stephen Wright.
Yeah,
I
Stephen
love
Wright.
Stephen
He's
Wright.
hilarious. And then my other favorite would be Sam Kinison.
Stephen Wright. I'm a big fan of Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, I like Mitch.
Do you know Gary Goldman?
Is he the new guy that's kind of deadpan, tells clean jokes?
Yeah,
His
like
daughter introduces him. Yeah, he's good.
he does a great bit on like the states abbreviations,
Yeah,
and it's phenomenal.
he's very good. And then I've been watching the comedians, the girls that popped up in my Facebook feed, and of course I click on one. Now I got 1,000, and they're hilarious. Now sometimes, I don't really need to know the details of women's things that they like to talk about everything, right? And I'm like, well, that's a little too much information, and some is not really funny, but it's okay. It gives me a perspective. You hear some stuff sometimes, and it's just like I can't unhear that. I would like to unhear that.
There was one I can't remember her name, and I wish I could, but she had this bit about she had a cat, and the cat died. She buried the cat in the backyard, and she's like texting her friend about it, like I'm so sad. The cat's name was like Kara or something like that. And the friend's like, "Oh my God, did you call the hospital?" No, she was dead. I buried her in the backyard. Long story short, like it ends up being that they also have a friend named Kara.
Oh,
Well, you shouldn't have done that.
oh. Well, it's like the one where the guy's on vacation and he calls home. He says, "Hey, what's going on?" He goes, "Oh man," he goes, "your dog died." He goes, "What? Man, what? What? You just gonna say that? You're not gonna say, hey, you could have said something like, hey, your dog got out and we were chasing around. He got out on the patio roof and
You just go
then he
straight to.
fell off, and you went straight to my dog died." He goes, "Well, I'm sorry, man." He goes, "Oh no, it's all right. How's mom?" "Well, mom got out." Yeah. Yeah.
You don't lead with that.
No, don't lead with that. And like the doctor, like, "Hey, I'm sorry, ma'am." If we're gonna go with jokes, "I'm sorry, ma'am. That's some bad news and some worse news." Well, what's the bad news? You have 1 day to live. Well, what could be worse than that? I forgot to tell you yesterday. There you go. So that's two bad jokes. Dad, bad, whatever jokes. I have a million, but most of them I can't tell in the air.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Well, and we're not, and we're sick. But the reason I tell these jokes is because I'm sick, but that's not like physically sick.
It's a coping
It's a
mechanism.
coping, yeah. Some dark humor, like I was on a rescue squad. Yeah, you don't want to be there. It's never too soon.
Never.
Never too soon. But anyway, all right. Well, I guess we've been blabbering about various things
Comedy.
enough. Let's rate these bad boys.
All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm Huck. I'm not
No,
Huck's
you
Beer
know.
Buzz. You're Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped. I'm Big Nate Danger. I don't know. I think something's wrong with me because I was craving a Pilsner, and this absolutely hits the spot. They're Scrag Mountain Pills. And it's gonna lose points because it's only 4.8% ABV, but that's
It's a
pretty standard for
Pilsner.
a
It's only,
Pilsner.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been
Um,
5, I guess.
could it, yeah, just round it up that extra 0.2. Come on.
Who's checking
It's
anyway?
absolutely delicious. I give it a 4.75.
That's pretty good. Well, I'm like, this is a hazy raise IPA. It's a little bit hazy. I drank most of it. Mm, Good IPA. I think I'm in the 4.5 range here on this beer.
Yeah.
Lots beer, not bad.
They're fine liquids indeed.
Their liquid is fine.
We'll be back with some more fine liquids
So
coming up.
can we use like a Vermont song we should play?
I will find something from
about
Vermont.
maple syrup. I don't know.
We can find some maple syrup. And then we'll have some more brews
There
on
you go.
Brewsday Tuesday.
Fucking with you now.